Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is Monday, December 4th, 2017. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, today we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading higher by 13.25 points. Obviously, the Senate did approve the tax reform bill, and we'll see where it goes from here. Also, it looks like ABC retracted the story out on President Trump. Futures are higher ahead of the opening bell. We'll see what today gives us. We'll see where this market goes. All in all, though, the markets are higher. And again, we had a pretty wild week last week. We'll see what kind of trading week we get going forward. First stock we're going to take a look at today is going to be at AET. It is confirmed they are going to be bought out by CVS for $207 a share. If you own the stock, trail the stop loss because this stock is nowhere near 207. If you don't own it, just leave it alone. A lot of people are worried about the Department of Justice. If they're going to let this deal go through, we'll have to wait and see. I don't really know one way or the other, but again, trail the stop loss if you already own it. If you don't own it, leave it alone. We'll wait on some more news. We'll wait on some patterns. Next up, we're going to take a look at Disney. Disney this morning has confirmed they are looking to buy parts of 21st Century Fox. Stock right now is trading at 106.15. If you take a look at Fox A, this news has been already built in, but the stock right now is trading at $32.61. That's still higher from the close on Friday, which was $32.19. So Fox A getting a little bit of a bump here. You can see it was much higher. That did not hold. It came back down. I still think ultimately the stock's going to trade up toward the 34 level, but that might take some time to do, meaning several more days or maybe even a couple of weeks. All right, let's go over here to take a look at Dow DuPont. DWDP is the new ticker symbol here, and it looks like this is being upgraded today by Goldman Sachs. So Dow DuPont right now trading at $72.49, closed at $71.01. So this is a good little pop there. Again, I'd give it the upside bias to around the double top high, which is around $72.80 to $73. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, I wouldn't do much with it. Next up, we're going to take a look at UPS. UPS right now getting an upgrade as well. Stock right now is trading at $122.37. This is a good pop. The stock closed at $120.31. So this is over a $2 pop on the name. So good pop for UPS. I have to think, though, that it's going to struggle up here around this level. Either way, if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, leave it alone. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. We'll see if it gives us any kind of a pattern. Anytime we look at UPS, we also want to look at FedEx. FedEx right now is not doing anything in the pre-market, but we'll keep that on the radar today. That's had a great run last week, FedEx and UPS and many of the transport companies. All right, let's take a look at FNSR. This looks like this was downgraded. Finisar being downgraded today. The stock is trading at around 1875, closed at 1926. Again, only level that really gets me excited about Finisar is down around the $15 area. I don't think it gets down there today, but if it did get down there, I would be all over that name. Next up, let's take a look at eBay. It looks like eBay this morning did receive an upgrade. Stock is trading at $36. It closed at $35.20. So good little pop there for eBay. My max upside from what I could see in the name at the moment is going to be probably around 37.5. If it gets to 37.5, watch for resistance there. That's a big resistance level today. I'm not sure it gets there, but if it does, that would be a big resistance level going forward. Next up, we want to take a look at BGC, and it looks like this is a takeover. So this was, I believe it's going to be acquired. This is General Cable. It's going to be acquired by a group for $30 a share. So private equity firm, I believe, for $30 a share. So again, this is a takeover. Do nothing with this. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, just leave it alone. This is a buyout. This company is being acquired for $30 a share. Let's take a look at Palo Alto, PANW. Looks like this is an upgrade in Palo Alto. Stock trading at 146.18, closed at 143.77. So that's a good little morning pop. Stock does have potentially more upside in the cards. We'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. Let's take a look at MZOR. This is Mesa Robotics. And what you're going to see here is there is an article out that the CEO was questioned over insider trading. So again, the stock is slumping today. Closed at $57.83 on Friday. It is now trading at 50. It closed at 57.83. Now trading at 53.49. So this is a good little haircut here. Stock does have some short-term support around this level, more around the 48.73 level. Problem is, this is a light volume equity, meaning it rarely trades a million shares a day. Probably does it a couple of times or a few times a month. So again, be a little bit careful with this one. We'll try to work out some levels. We'll look at this one in the intraday stock chat room once the opening bell rings. And once again, if you haven't done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. We've had a great 2017, and we're going to look to keep that going right into the end of the year. Let's go over to the gold market. Gold market trading down today. Gold futures down $5.80 to $1,276.50 an ounce. If you take a look at the GLD, which is a good gold ETF to track the movement in gold, that is down today, trading at 120.86. Closed on Friday at 121.59. Crude oil this morning trading lower by 57 cents to $57.78 a barrel. So all in all, oil is down, gold is down. If you take a look at the USO, which is a good oil ETF to track the movement, you're going to see this is trading at 11.56, down from 11.67. So oil down, gold down. Futures are higher, and we'll see how this all plays out once the opening bell rings today. With that being said, everybody, I want to wish you all a great trading session, and we will see you on the charts.